Hi, this is on test strategies, and I read this and heard this stuff, so I think it's a really clever idea, and I think it's well worth investigating. When you get a test, I'll jump right into it. When you get a test, you read the directions. That's the first thing you do. The second thing you do is you do not start the test. Most people do. The better thing to do is to not start the test. Look at it, scan it, take a look at, see how many questions there are. Randomly, I'll just say this. If there are 50 questions, and you have an hour to take the test, you'll know how many, you have to have 25 questions done by the midway mark. That's just good time management. Take a look to see if, is it all multiple choice? Are there some essay? Are there different sections? Well, how is the test made up? Just relax. Don't start it right away. Your brain is warming up. Just like a marathon, you're just stretching a little. Just take a look at it. It takes a minute. You won't lose time doing this. It's well worth it. Remember that the first 5 minutes is really very crucial, and you want to answer the easiest questions for the first 5 minutes. You want to build your confidence, and so you want to look at the test to see which sections do I know better. Maybe essays are really easy for you. Somebody else will find a different section easier. That's what you start with. Do not necessarily start with number 1. Most people start with number 1 because it's at the top. That's where they start. That's not necessarily the easiest question for you. Look to see what the easiest question is, or the easiest section, and that's what you want to start with, always. So you do that, and then you go back to the other sections, and you keep working at it that way. So that's number 1 strategy, really, really important. Always look for the easiest ones first, build your confidence, and if you don't know something, do not sit there and say, oh, skip it. Just skip it. What's happening is your brain is a computer, and it is thinking about it while you're going on to the next question. And I don't care if you skip 10 questions. Doesn't matter. Forget it. Don't freak out. Your brain is working on those questions. So when you come back to them, all of a sudden your brain will be warmed up, and you'll be like, oh yeah, why didn't I know that before? I know that. That's easy. So just do what you know first, and then go back to the other ones. And this is a really good strategy. People have done really, really well using this strategy. That's number 1. Okay. The next thing is, if you have a test that's all multiple choice, and this could be hard to do for some people, it's all multiple choice. So you're starting from the beginning. Cover the answers. Do not peek. See if you can recall the answer yourself. If you can't, go to the next one. If you can't do that one, go to the next one. If you can't do the first 10, doesn't matter. Go to number 11. If number 11 you know, do that one. So when you know the answer, look at the answers and find it and mark it. Okay? The reason you don't want to look at the answers is because you want to be in control of this test. Teachers have a habit of putting 2 answers that are very close, and these are decoys. There's another word for it. I forgot what it was. But anyway, they're decoys, and they're meant to tempt you to choose them. And when you're looking at all the answers, it's very confusing. And after a while, something you actually knew, you're totally confused and you can't even answer the question. So do not look. Never look at the multiple choice answers. Read the question. Think about it in your mind. If you know it, that's it. You know it. Take a look and answer it. Okay? And then there are some that will be difficult and you won't know, and that's fine. But again, go to the ones that are easy. You don't know that one, go to the next one. You don't know that one, go to the next one. Your brain is warming up, and you have studied the material, and it's all in there, and you just need to build that confidence and build that exercise in your brain up to start recalling the information, and you will be able to do it. So try that. I think it's a really good system to do. See what you know. Don't let the test control you. You control the test. I think that's it on that one. There might have been more, but that's the quick version. Okay.